We've got our video ready to be exported or encoded or however you like to put it. You want to get this thing on the internet stat. You need it out there. People have got to see this. It's unbelievable. It's freaking wonder pup. All right, so you're ready to go. What do you do? How do you get it from here to YouTube? All right, come up here to File, Export, Media, or there's the shortcut, Control M, which is what I like to use, Control M. And it brings that up. Look at there. Ready to go. You can always use Export when you're done here. We'll get to that in a second. Or use Q. I prefer Q. Just hang tight. I'll explain it all in a moment. I prefer, encoding, it's a giant mess. Which format are you going to use? Which codec? I always use H.264. That's basically what my camera is shooting. It's a .mov. They're second cousins, twice removed, or something like that. But H.264. And my preset that I use, I've got a couple that I've made for some jobs I do. Not even worried about that right now. Check this out. You've got all these different devices. Android tablets, phones, Apple TV, iPad, iPhone, Full HD, Vimeo, YouTube. I would say 99.5% of you who are watching this are going to be putting stuff up on YouTube. This is a section you want to know about. Now, this video was shot at 720, 1280 by 720. That's the resolution. And it's at 24 frames a second. 23976, basically 24 frames a second. So click it and go. Once you've got that, you'll see right down here, you've got your width, your height, 1280, 720. All those things are ready to go. You've got your variable bit rate. It's a 2-pass encoding. You can change all these things up if you want to. I don't necessarily suggest doing it, but you can. Target bit rate, that's just how much data, how much information that you're going to squeeze into this finished product. I will say this. Not that I know if it really makes that much of a difference. YouTube compresses video so badly that you lose a lot of your resolution. It just doesn't look as good as it could. But I go ahead and click render at maximum depth and then use maximum render quality. And then when I'm ready, if I hit export, it'll do that. Yeah, okay, great. Little progress bar. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. I don't like using that. I like using encoder. Hit Q for encoder. Here it comes. That was fast. And in this window here, you'll see the file. There it is. Doggy. G, doggy, doggy. That could be a rap song. G, doggy, doggy. Okay. So, H.264 codec. It's custom because I added those render at maximum depth doohickeys. And you can just hit that and ready to go. And you've got a little preview right there. You got your status bar. You've got your time remaining. And done. There we go. It's ready to go. Ready to be seen by the world. Now, if you look here, I've only got one sequence. One sequence. You can have multiple. If we go back and look at this big boy right here, this one has lots of sequences. About 11 or 12 of them, something like that. If you look down here, look how many things are having to load up. 650 plus. Those are all different elements. Video clips, audio, titles, graphics. And it takes a little bit of time. Yeah, you can see that media pending window there. That's just that. There it is. It was looking for it. It found it. It put it back into the project. And there it is. And you'll see these green lines starting to pop up showing everything's coming back in and rendered. But say I wanted to shoot all these as they were into the encoder. Say they were all 30-second clips of cows walking by, which I do a lot of videos like that. And I'll do 50, 75, 100 of them, in a day. And instead of, okay, export one, wait on it to finish. Okay, done. Find the next one. Export it out. Okay, done. I use the media encoder. Just watch this real quick. Control M. There it is. Caitlin MP4, and it's going to go into Doggy. Sure. For this, we're going to do that. So we're going to call it good. Hit Q. And you'll see it pop up right about come on, computer. Haven't restarted it in a couple days. Okay, there it is. So just do that one. And that one. And that one. So I'm just hitting Control M, Enter. Control M, Enter. Kate, Control M, Enter. And there it is. And now I can just hit the arrow button and it'll do these in a row. I don't have to sit there and babysit it. I can have 40 or 50 items in there, hit play and walk away and let it do its thing. So that's just so you know. I mean, I don't think the standard YouTube user is going to be making 40 videos at a time and wanting to encode them all at one time. But you could if you needed to. All right, kids, so that's what I've got. At some point, I will do a few more videos, and I'll talk about some of the effects that I use. I really don't use that many because I really don't need to. I'm, not for my purposes, not the stuff I put together. But I will go into a little bit of color correction, and we've got Neat Video. That is a plug-in that I bought for, I don't know, it's like $100 that reduces noise, film grain, not film grain, but digital noise that you get out of DSLR cameras and other types, like low light setting or your lighting's not right and it gets kind of grainy. It doesn't look very good. Digital noise, that reduces it. It just about eliminates it. But you got to be careful because you can really overdo it with that and it'll make everything look kind of jacked up. So lots of different things there. I'll touch on those in the coming days and so on and so forth. If you have any questions of things that you'd like to know about, how does this work? What is this for? Things like that, throw a comment down below and I'll get back to you when I can. And if it is something that I can address on video, I will do that. If not, I'll shoot a link your way and you can look up the people that really know what's going on. I'm just kind of, pretending here. Haven't you figured that out yet?